catch this high speed. Niggas come around me acting lazy, I ain't buying that. Right D, I be paper chasing where you find me. Way too humble, but no hesitation, let them try me. I can't stop cause I got violations, catch this high speed. I do this, I trap for real, I'm not one of them niggas be faking. I didn't know where to live, was sleeping all in the vacant. Had bitches who want me fuck them, I didn't know where to take them. Juvenile acting ruthless, defenders fighting my case. I'm feeling this now or never, I'm tired of keep being patient. My niggas sent them a letter, Corona, I hope it make it. Trapping in any weather, police gon' try to chase you. This music, this shit forever, I'm bringing food to the table. It's time that I finally studied, I'm happy to meet the neighbors. Some niggas ain't on my level, they triple double my agent. You leaving out on the strikers, detectives looking for cases. Not worrying about going federal, I'm breaking out all them cages. Niggas come around me acting lazy, I ain't buying that. Right D, I be paper chasing where you find me. Way too humble, but no hesitation, let them try me. I can't stop cause I got violations, catch this high speed. Niggas come around me acting lazy, I ain't buying that. Right D, I be paper chasing where you find me. Way too humble, but no hesitation, let them try me. I can't stop cause I got violations, catch this high speed.
What it do, baby? Yeah. The king is in the mail. We gonna start it off like that. DJ Ray. All about it. Yeah, baby, go. First of all, they call me Mac. Bitch, you know what I be bout. That's all blow dough and that account. We make it snow through every drought. Ferrari motor, bring 'em out. Make her want open up her mouth. I ain't say that hooker though. I put that hoe up on the house. Mac, bitch. I stay clean as Pro 2 vocals getting bounced. And I run the DMV, but soon that ball gon' run the south. Cause I'm slick enough to know that I'm the shit. If you ain't know, I got that bitch on video. She suck my dick for every shit. I know for an ageless bitch, I don't do Pradas anymore. Cause niggas rockin' for gazy shit and I'm official as a pro. I am a beast, I am the streets, I am the king, I am a lead. And you ain't fucking with the Mac, I do the Doug on every beat. I go off like army missiles off the tizzle, fuck a pencil. I just roll that purple shit and say Notch play that instrumental. I'm so ignorant, ain't I simple, but that coupe is not a rent. If I pull up on your bitch, that boyfriend shit go out the window. So many floats can't count them all if I ain't shutting down them all. I'm probably getting money, so I'm screaming, yelling, fuck the law. And niggas always run their gipper when they hop behind that trigger. But if you jump out that mister, I'll be quick to trip a ninja. I run with head bosses laying shits on the agenda. That motherfucking chopper should go off like it's a sensor. Big diamonds in that Brightland shit, my wrist feel like December. In a way I ball in Baltimore, you think I play for Denver. I fuck so many hoes, girl, what's your name? I can't remember. I just know I broke her back and I was gone into November. Silly as Urkel off that purple, only stunners in my circle. I don't break no bread with bitches, and I know I ain't.
It's called Mac Bitch by Smash 410 from Baltimore.
So ridiculous and that cool so mean and vicious that the fast be taking pics. I am a boss of what I reppin', I'm a 1900 now. And G-Man is still my brother, and I still stun out with Jigger. I'm a Westside representative, you ain't heard about me, bitch. I get plenty pussy, baby, I ain't worried about no bitch. Every word in my mouth is slick, I had that virgin about her shit fast as a convertible on my dick, just like the balls that they come with. Girl, I'm a dog, yeah, I'm a pit, I act a dog, yeah, and that's it. You know my slogan, yes, I run it, but I'm just jogging out this bitch. And all that garbage that you spit on them bullshit songs don't make no sense. Nigga, I was born for making hits, when the beat come out, I'm taking hits. I'ma empty all of it out the clip, punch me in, let's get it crackin'. I run this motherfucker, they should put me on mad. Been flyer than Aladdin, on fire like a dragon. They can hate on me all they want, but they couldn't stop me if I was hacking. Mad bitch, mad bitch, mad bitch, mad bitch, mad bitch, mad bitch.
Can't collab with a rapper cause they're all the same. Deleted the song cause I found out he gay. I left a little bitch and I don't even care. Now she depressed, she dyeing her hair. Can't collab with a rapper cause they're all the same. Deleted the song cause I found out he gay. I left a little bitch and I don't even care. Now she depressed, she dyeing her hair. Labels keep calling, they keep trying to meet. They say if I act right then I'll hit my peak. Trying to trip me in the sign, I don't drink alcohol. Fuck with you goofies, you know I'm from Arkansas. I'm on Indeed about to get a new salary. Only thing I count is money and calories. Telling that story, we know that's a tale. Her BD a hoe, he painting his nails. When 12 talk to me, they better think twice. My dad'll sue them hoes the same night. When I go to work, you know I ride my bike. I just learned jiu-jitsu, I'm trying to start a fight. Trying to start my label, I'ma do it right. Need diversity, I'm about to sign a dike. I don't fuck with rainbows, that ain't my type. My next video gonna be black and white. They say I'm different, they say I'm a sensation. I walk in the room with a low.
Shout out to Ricky Bass,
you probably gonna miss me. Y'all broke as fuck, shop at Piggly Wiggly. All the ops dying, you know they ain't lasting. I'm investing in Bitcoin and cash. 1,000 different ways to get paid. I ain't text a bitch first since 10th grade. I swear that the money, it turned me asexual. I feel like Usher, I'm giving confessionals. Take any field, you know I'm a professional. Get into detail, yeah, we can get technical. I put down Final Cut, I learn Premiere. I put down Premiere and I learn Blender. Put down animation, learn cinematography. They say it look good and I'm just a beginner. How he coding Python, but he hang around drug dealers. Comfortable around my kind, hanging with the How he already real, found a way to get more real. But he made it out the mud, he feel like a four-wheeler. I'm plotting my strike, I'm planning all day. I creep on your block, you know I don't play. I'm up in the attic, I hide with the Drake. That's why they call me Anne Frank. Y'all lazy as fuck, wasting space on the earth. Usury is a sin, you know we like to work. We coming like grass, you fake like turf. My bitch real skinny, don't know how to twerk. I'm preaching that gospel, I feel like I'm Kurt. Used to look at my bitch Instagram and I load up. I'm shopping online, about to buy a new burner. About to buy my own business, drug test all the workers. I don't wanna bug her, I just wanna hurt her. She came here squaring, she left here squirt. People from childhood, yeah, they say that I changed. I dash it that money, I feel like I'm Dame. I put it on me, there ain't no one to blame. If I'm feeling real bored, I might go join a game. I might try some new things, I don't stay in my lane. And they say that they grinding, but they look the same. My dad told me don't talk to girls, they got AIDS and don't talk to police. Can't believe what they say. And your music don't hit cause you ain't really heard. In high school I was cold and my bitch did my work. Work out so much I think I joined the military. No bitch, I just got my heart broke. Gang.
Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the got his mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the got his mask off, he's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep, hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. Give yourselves a round of applause because you could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. You catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. The question of the night is, do you think Kamala Harris is tripping for not going on Joe Rogan? Huh? Do y'all think she tripping for not going on Joe Rogan? That's the question of the night. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Super chats, Rumble rants, always welcome. Anyway, guys, man. Hey, yo. I gotta give myself to Don DeMarco. We finally broke through and hit over 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. You know, thank you. I really appreciate it. We finally hit over 3,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. And I'm happy about that. Finally, oh my goodness gracious. Not only have we hit 3,000 subs, the viewership's starting to go up. The viewership is starting to go up. If you haven't noticed, I've been streaming vertically as of late. You know what I mean? I've been streaming vertical as of late. And it's been working out. It's been paying off. It's definitely been paying off. You know, put it like that. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Bruh. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris big times Joe Rogan. What? Kamala Harris big times Joe Rogan. So according to Joe Rogan, Kamala Harris and her camp was asking for unrealistic. I won't even say unrealistic. Now I'll say unrealistic. They was asking for unrealistic terms, right? They was asking for terms out of the norm that Joe Rogan usually, you know, he doesn't do. Everybody know if you're going on Joe Rogan's podcast, to go down to Texas, to go to his studio, to sit in front of the burgundy curtain, the red curtain, or the velvet curtain, whatever you want to call it, and chop it up with him for at least at the minimum 2 hours. You're doing it for at the minimum 2 hours. Like, who doesn't know that? You know what I mean? Who's like, who are you? You know, you going on Joe Rogan, you going on there to have a long form conversation just to chop it up. He already said it. He said, yo, I'm not going to ask her about politics. I'm not going to talk to her about policy or none of that other stuff. I just want to know who she is. She's such a chameleon. She's such a stick to the, I mean, as much as she can stick to the script. He's like, oh, I just want to know who she is. That's it. That's it. Let me see some. Hold on. That's all he said. That's all he said. He was like, yo, I just want to know who this chick is. That's it. I want to sit down and have a conversation with her and just let people know who she is. And what's wrong with that? She needs to be humanized, right? Because she's getting vitriol left and right, and rightfully so, in my opinion. She's flip-flop. She's a patent liar. She's just been, they talk about Donnie T lying. She been lying her ass off since day one. She lied about McDonald's. They done found them. They done caught them slipping. They done caught them slipping with a bad Photoshop. They photoshopped Kamala Harris' face on some white girl body from the 80s and said that was her. Are we serious? Is that what we doing out here in these streets right now? He's like, yo, I just want to talk to her. So what they did was they said, look, you got to fly to us. You got to fly to us, and we only giving you an hour. We only giving you an hour. You got to fly to us. You got to bring your shit, and we only giving you an hour. What? Why he got to fly to you? Shannon Sharp ain't fly to you. Them hoes on Call Me Daddy or whatever podcast that you was on, they didn't fly to you. So why Joe Rogan gotta fly to you? Why you gotta do this unrealistic nonsense, right? Why you gotta do this unrealistic nonsense? Let me tell you what we do in let me tell you what we do in our business, right? Let me tell you what we do in our business. 1 second. Let me tell you what we do in the business, right? So say, for example, right, there's a job I just don't want to do. There's a job I just don't want to do. Right? For, you know, just like Kamala can't sit down for 3 hours. All right, Kamala can't sit down for more than, she can't sit down for more than an hour. She might not be able to sit down for more than 20 minutes. But let's just say I got a job that I don't feel like doing it. I don't want to do it. Maybe it's a dirty job, it's a nasty job. I just don't want to do it. But I can't say no, right? Because that's what I do, right? Let's just say, like I said, my family got a trash and debris removal company, right? And there's just a nasty hoarder job. Let's just say it's crazy. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to fucking do this job. This is crazy. This is just too much. Because I'm a trash and debris removal company who specializes in hoarder situations, I can't go, I'm sorry, I don't have the capacity to do it. I can't say that, right? Because now it makes me look bad as a business owner. So what I do is I'll price that shit. I'll price that shit sky the fuck high. Excuse my language. I'll price that astronomically high. Right? So I didn't say no. I just priced it out of the realm of possibility in my head. So that even if the customer goes, okay, I'll pay that. I agree to pay that price. At least when I do it, it's worth my while. That's what Kamala and them did. They didn't tell Joe Rogan no, because that would have made them look bad. It would have made them look scared. They'd have been like, why won't she go on the show? Was she don't got the capacity to talk for 3 hours? Right? No, so she didn't say no. What she did was she wanted him to agree to some terms that she knew that he wouldn't agree to. Because she knows she doesn't have the capacity to sit there and spar or go toe to toe or chop it up with Joe Rogan without a teleprompter, stuff being pre-recorded. She don't got it there. She don't got it upstairs for that. So she made it kind of impossible for him. So that even if he said he agreed to those terms, now it's worth her while. He coming to me and I ain't only gotta give him an hour. I can save face. That's what happened. She thinks she's slick. The campaign think they slick. The campaign think they slick. You ain't slick. You ain't said nothing to a can of oil, Kamala. You ain't said nothing to a can of oil, Kamala. I don't know, Nikki or Nick Mitchell. I don't know. Right now I know that they said that Republican early voting is at an all-time high and Trump has a slight lead. Right? But I don't want to get all excited. I don't want to start counting, taking a victory lap right now. We got to keep our foot on their neck. If that's the case, we got to keep our foot on their neck. We got to keep our foot on their neck. Hold on 1 second, y'all. There we go. There we go. But that's all it is. She's too afraid to talk to Joe Rogan because she doesn't have the capacity to sit there and do that. I really honestly don't think she even know who she is. I really honestly don't think she know who she is. But we got to keep our foot on their neck. Even if the Republicans are slightly up in the polls as far as early voting is concerned, we got to keep our foot in their neck, especially through election day. I know tomorrow is the final day for early voting in a lot of states, including here in Maryland. So you got to get out there and you got to vote early, guys. If not, you gotta be prepared to stay the course on election day, especially in those battleground states. They pulling a lot of shenanigans right now, including these Dominion voting machines starting to quote unquote malfunction all of a sudden. You got to stay the course. You got to stay the course because they're going to start to come out here. They're going to start to come out here and start to pull some shenanigans on November 5th. Like I said, there's certain places in Pennsylvania where they're saying that the Dominion voting machines they're malfunctioning. That's the nonsense that we dealing with right now. So like I said, don't count the chickens yet. Don't count them chickens yet. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen yet. But you got to stay the course. You have to stay the course. Anyway. So not only did she big time Joe Rogan, she had the audacity. She had the audacity to say that he needs her. He needs her. What?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Joe Rogan is the biggest podcaster in America, arguably the world. Kamala, he don't need you. Honestly, you need him. You need Joe Rogan. Kamala needs Joe Rogan to make her look like a normal human being. She ain't look like a normal human being on Club Shay Shay. Stuck to her talking points. Every time he asked her a question. Oh, but Donald Trump, he's bad. What's your answer on the economy, Madam, whatever the fuck you are, Madam Vice President? How are you going to fix the economy? Donald Trump's bad. That's all. That was her whole answer the whole time. She never answered the question. Never answered the question. And then they let her go on that whole tangent about her mother, even though they were Indian. Again, they were Indian. Her mother raised her around black people. I'm like, damn, you essentially just saying, okay, so now you just black by association. But that doesn't even matter. Whether she's black, white, Indian, Jamaican, who cares? The fact that she's transactional and she's willing to throw you aside, throw her ethnicity aside or whatever the hell she is for another ethnicity to further her advancement versus helping the American people, that should be like really, really troubling and speak volumes to you guys. She's transactional, and whoever is pulling her strings are going to be pulling the strings should she even get in the White House. Because like I said before, who's running the White House right now? It ain't Joe. And it ain't her. So who's really running things? Who's going to be running things if she was to get in office? I mean, we already know. We already got an idea who it might be. This is Hillary 2016 all over again. Relying on celebrities and other big names to run your race for you. Being lazy about your rhetoric. Being lazy about your propaganda. At least put some work into your propaganda. At least put some work into your propaganda. She ain't even willing to put the work into it. How many times they done asked her a question on the economy or the border, and she has failed to give a proper answer. She has failed to give a proper answer on any of that, because she thinks that her answer that she's giving them is sufficient enough. And they try to talk about Donald Trump being out of touch. They talk about Donald Trump being out of touch. Who we fooling? Well, who you trying to fool? 100% we could have coached our ass up. Kamala is a snake oil salesman. The minute she gets in power, if she was to get in power, she'll do a 100% heel turn, just like they did in 2020. Just like they did in 2020. I hope you get clean, Mike Hall. Giraffe neck? Who's giraffe neck? Man. I mean, yo, I don't understand how they still trying to, like, they're really still trying to push her as this fresh new face that's going to affect change. Now, instead of her going on Joe Rogan, JD Vance, he jumped at the chance to jump on Rogan. How about that? How many views Donnie T get? Like 37 million? Which I think he not going to pull in as much as Trump, but JD Vance Rogan interview is going to get a few million. And I laugh because I'm like, why would you make Joe Rogan come to you? He's bigger than Shannon Sharp. He's bigger than Call Her Daddy or whatever that podcast is called, right? And all I can think of is that it's because Joe Rogan a white man. Joe Rogan a white man, and she want to stick it to the white man. Pride. Guaranteed that's what it is. Pride, and she's afraid. And she doesn't want to hurt her pride. So she got to establish dominance over Joe Rogan. No, you come to me and you bring your stuff, and I'll only give you an hour. That's all that is. But at the same time, she knows that she can't deliver. Kamala Harris knows that if she goes on Joe Rogan's podcast, she cannot deliver a genuine human being for 3 straight hours. So what does she do? She makes demands that are just unreasonable. She makes unreasonable demands to force Joe Rogan to say, you know what, that's okay, I'm good. That's what happened. She far from has this in the bag. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. Kamala far from has this in the bag. She fumbled this a long time ago. They had to bring Obama out of the woodwork to come and cap for her. They had to bring Michelle Obama out of the woodwork to come cap for her. And nobody finds that suspicious. Nobody finds that eerie that she can't, for one, fill a fucking library, let alone a stadium. They want us to believe that she is so popular that she's gaining half of the votes when she can't even fill a library. She can't garner the same support that Trump got. Trump got a rally. He had a rally today, right? How many tens of thousands of people are at that Trump rally? She can't get that type of support when she does a rally. But they want us to believe this shit is so close. They want us to believe this shit is so close. They so desperate that they tried to resort to chastising a comedian for a bad joke. And blame it on Trump. They tried to chastise a comedian for a bad joke and blame it on Trump. I'm surprised that the Democratic Party haven't inched away from her and just let her fucking quote unquote die face flat in the street. They still trying to hold her ass up and like fucking Pinocchio and dance her around hoping that she can still bring this out. Ridiculous. What did Al Sharpton say? Trump's a racist because he said he wanted to put a tan on his white skin. Trump's a racist because he wanted to put a tan on his white skin. I'm like, what? That's a hell of a reach. That's one hell of a reach. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this. This is how disingenuous they are. Look at this shit. This is how disingenuous they are.
I worked in McDonald's. I was a student when I was working at McDonald's.
The Harris campaign has been exposed for photoshopping Kamala Harris's face on a McDonald's worker from the 80s. Originally posted on Facebook to debunk the Trump claim that Kamala never worked at McDonald's, this photo's been fact-checked and the original image has been found via ex-fact-checkers. The original image is from 1983, this teenager's first day at a McDonald's job. Who was the one that came forward when the photo was altered and said, wait, that's literally me. The photo seen side to side is obviously photoshopped and was likely used by AI to digitally enhance it, without even changing the skin tones or any other expressions. The Harris campaign did post this photo, though it was only up for 4.5 minutes on X. The Kamala HQ posted it. And after the fact check came on, they quickly took this down to pretty much prove that Kamala Harris never worked at McDonald's. This is a huge victory for the Trump campaign, who he actually recently worked at McDonald's, as he's currently at a 74% chance to win the election based on poly-market odds. But we've seen in the past these odds can be misleading and can go either way. Make sure to follow me to stay in tune with stories such as this as we near election day.
Very interesting. How you got stolen valor at McDonald's? How you got stolen valor at McDonald's, though? Oh my goodness gracious. Like, just be yourself. Just be yourself. I was actually looking forward to watching her on Rogan. I was looking forward to it because I really curiously want to see how she is when she sheds that mask. I feel like Joe Rogan could disarm her and she would just be herself and maybe we would see something worth seeing. But no, she's afraid. She's afraid. So what she did was she's like, I can't deliver. So let me make some astronomical requests that he's going to say no to. So now it doesn't look like I told him no. See, Shannon Sharp, he wanted that bag. He wanted that bag. So he went ahead and he went along to get along. They all did. That's what he did. Everybody that interviewed her and gave her those softball interviews, they got paid to give her those softball interviews. Like, good, bad, or indifferent, who's turning down Rogan? Her. This is your opportunity, right? Because it's one thing to go on Shannon Sharp's podcast or call her daddy and these other podcasts to an echo chamber, right? But see, your goal is to try to change the minds of conservatives or Trump supporters or people on the fence, which a lot of people on the fence listen to Rogan. You're supposed to want to change those minds and garner those votes. Trump did it. He went to the NABJ and he sat there and he did fucking pretty damn good to me. They snapped at him, he snapped back. He ain't had no problem doing it. She didn't show up. And then when she did go to the NABJ, it went horribly wrong. They pressed her. They pressed her there. She went to the NABJ and that shit went horribly wrong for her. Joe Nicholslick come out of nowhere. He called all Trump supporters trash. He just an old man that don't care what he say no more. He just an old man who don't care what he say out his mouth no more. Oh man, that shit is funny to me. Yeah, she's done nothing but lie about her race. And no, she hasn't been on Rogan. She should be. She should have went. I was looking forward to it. I want to hear what the fuck she got to say. You're either for the people or for the machine. I agree. I agree. And Kamala, she's just a puppet of the machine, and that's all she's going to be, is a puppet of the machine. And the people that's voting for Kamala are going to have a rude awakening. Like, I don't understand how you vote for the same thing twice. Like, her and Nicholslick ran the country into the ground for 4 years, and y'all want to vote for more of the same. Bad policy after bad policy after bad policy. There were times where people would go, where's Kamala Harris? Where is she at? Where has she been? She was MIA. For like 3 years. She was MIA for 3 years. And all of a sudden she's around. Wine drunk. Oh man, that is funny. They want to do the electric slide in the street again and then cry when they can't afford nothing. Why am I being taxed on money I can't even touch yet? Well, it was unrealized gains, and we need our cut. Don't insult MIA. She's a real one. Oh man, think about that. This is the same woman. She wants to be hard on the border now. I'm going to be tough on the border. But it's the same woman that called ICE the equivalent to KKK. This is the same woman that said that she don't care whether you lawfully have a gun. She wants the police to be able to come up in your house and take your shit if they want to, if they see fit. This is that same person. The same person that wanted to make it legal for inmates to have sex change surgery. The same woman that couldn't tell you when it was morally wrong to have, at what point in the pregnancy it was morally wrong to have an abortion. She couldn't even give you all right, so when is it not good to have an abortion? Okay, you want women to have abortion. When is it not? At what point is it, you know what? No, you can't do that. She couldn't give you an answer on that. She does what's politically expedient for her. She does whatever she needs to advance her career. She is not for the American people. She is not for you. She is for her bottom line. She is for her pocket. She is for her agenda. But y'all want to vote for her for the culture. Y'all want to vote for Kamala Harris for the culture. Y'all keep doing shit for the culture and see what it gets you after a while. Y'all keep doing stuff for the culture and see how that work out for you. It seems like every time we do stuff for the culture, it backfire on us. But we don't learn our lesson. We keep trying to do it for the culture. She ain't trying to do it for the culture. She ain't trying to do it for the culture. She ain't for black families. She ain't got no black babies running around out here. She a black woman raising a white Jewish family. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, but be what you are. Be real about it. Own it. Oh, I was cooking collard greens in the bathtub. Like, stop. You know why we mess with Trump? You know why we rock with Trump? Because real recognize real. Trump ain't being nothing but him. You don't think Trump don't know that he an out of touch businessman? I think Trump one of them out of touch businessmen who want to be one of the brothers, who want to be down with the common folk, I guess, just to say, for lack of a better term, because it's more fun down here. And that's how he comes off. He always smoking and joking and wanting to have fun. He takes shots at his own self. I think Trump running for president just for the attention. Now, don't get me wrong. For 4 years, his policies put money in my pocket. The economy was jumping, unemployment was low. We ain't had no wars jumping off. He was treating Kim Jong-un like a side chick. He ain't fire a rocket. But to be completely honest with you, I think Donnie T loves it. He loves the attention, and he likes to win. Solely why he doing it. And when you got somebody doing it for the love of the game, you can't go wrong with that person. It's a difference between somebody that does something because, okay, this is a means to an end. This just putting money in my pocket. I just got to do this, and this just so I could be set. And then there's a difference between that and then somebody who's like, yo, I love this shit. I love this game. And that's what Trump is. He doing it for the love of the game. He didn't even take a salary. I think he took $1. The rest of it he donated. That's the love of the game. He doing it for the love of the game. He doing it for the attention. He doing it for the thrill. He right. He could be sitting on a beach somewhere chilling. He already accomplished the mission of being the president of the United States. He could be chilling. Name immortalized forever, even after he's gone. Nah, he want to get back in it. He getting back on the saddle. He got shot in the ear. He got shot. And what'd he do? He stood up and put that fist up and was like, fight. Ain't miss a beat. Then went back to the same place that they shot him at and goes, as I was saying, That shit was fucking what? They got the biggest pop in the world. For the love of the game, for the thrill. Kamala ain't doing it for the love of the game. She ain't doing it because she love you. I agree. He wants his, he wants to, I get it. That's what I'm saying. He doing it for the love of the game. He doing it for the love of America. You think she running for president because she love America? No, she doing that so she can get those book deals and she can get those speaking engagements and that, and you know, and up her net worth. Trump lost money last time he was in office. He has no incentive to be there. There is nothing for him to personally gain by being the president of the United States. But the American people have everything to gain by him being the president of the United States. I mean, come on, the dude is just, he's a goddamn showman. Trump is he's a showman. Look at this.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
Trump is in Green Bay, Wisconsin, inside of a dump truck. A trash truck with a vest on, chilling, arm out the window like he worked for the Department of Sanitation. Don't miss a beat. Oh, she lied about the McDonald's thing. Let me go flip some burgers and serve some fries. Fantastic. I don't know who his publicist is or who does that. I hear that, Phil. This shit is a legendary. Legendary. He ain't miss a beat. When did Nickel Slick say that comment? Was it yesterday? Calling Trump supporters garbage, and Trump was like, all right, cool. Took full advantage of it. Full advantage of it. Look at this. Just a show.
Answering some questions from reporters.
Joe Biden to make that statement, it's really a disgrace.
You said the other day that the military would be used, that the military or the National Guard would be used on election day if necessary. Can you explain what you meant by that in detail?
I don't think they'll have to be used. I think we're going to have a big victory. And I think 250 million people in this country are going to be very happy because we're going to bring the country back. We're a nation in decline, very, very serious decline. And we're going to bring our country back.
Did you know that Elon Musk was in close contact with President Bush? Did you know about this? Did you know about Elon Musk at all? Like close communication?
No, I don't know. Elon is a great guy. He's one of our geniuses, and we have to protect our geniuses. We have to take care of our geniuses. There aren't too many of them. Yes, please. I love Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico loves me. I don't know anything about a comedian. I love Puerto Rico. Nobody's done more for Puerto Rico than me. I took care of them when they had the big hurricanes, and nobody gets along better with Puerto Rico and the Puerto Rican people than me. They love me, and I love them. Go ahead.
You hear that? And he right about the Puerto Rico thing. We played the video yesterday. Trump dropped the ball on Puerto Rico during Hurricane Maria. No, he didn't. He sent tons of aid over there. The mayor of Puerto Rico and the guy that runs the emergency management agency over in Puerto Rico was hiding the food from the Puerto Rican citizens. They both went down over that shit. For 2 years, that shit sat in a warehouse. They found the warehouse, and the Puerto Rican people was pissed. When that went down, when Hurricane Maria went down, my stepmother, it was even like, oh, he's horrible. He's not doing anything. And then 2 years later, she found out that the mayor of Puerto Rico and all of them, or San Juan or whatever, they hid that food from them people. She was hurt. She was hurt. My stepmother, Puerto Rican. She was hurt over that. She thought I was lying and I was trying to cat for Trump until she found that out. Her mother still live in New York. She found that out and was hurt. Because they thought that he didn't do his job. Come to find out he did everything he needed to do for Puerto Rico, but because the political climate and everybody needed to make Trump look bad, they literally starved people to death to try to make him look bad. They literally starved Trump to death. Starved those people to death to make Trump look bad. We just sold the story, what, yesterday? We just showed the video yesterday. A sad fact of reality. You're just collateral damage. They will run you over. They will step all over you to push their agenda. They will step all over you to push the agenda. We just cut a check to who? We just cut a check to Ukraine, right? Didn't we just cut a check to Ukraine like a few weeks ago? Meanwhile, in North Carolina, they still ain't made whole. In North Carolina, it's a bad situation. People kept catching sepsis and all this other stuff from the contaminated ground in the water. Livestock dying from drinking the water. The sewage treatment plant is no longer existent. They telling people not to flush the toilets because if you flush the toilet, then more than likely the feces and all of the contaminants is going to end up in the drinking water or on the ground, and is making people sick. People wearing hazmat suits in North Carolina, in Tennessee. They ain't did nothing for those people. They telling people, well, you got to go online and apply for benefits. These people ain't got the internet. They ain't got electricity. They ain't got a home to go to. But you want to put them through some kind of process. But we just cut a $6 billion check to the Ukraine. We just gave Israel a bunch of money. We could put boots. We could put boots on the ground in Gaza, but we ain't got boots on the ground in Chimney Rock. Ain't it crazy how that story got swept under the rug? Has anybody seen it on the news? Has anybody seen any follow-up about Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Melvin on the news? Nasty work. They don't care about the American people. Nickel Slick, Kamala Harris, and whoever really running that White House right now, because it's neither one of them. They don't care about the American people. Trump and Kamala both meet with Zelensky. Yeah. But Trump trying to put an end to the war. Kamala and them trying to send more money and weapons over there to keep it going. And I feel bad for the people of the Ukraine because now they don't even got a fighting force anymore. It's forced conscription now. People faking injuries so they don't have to go to war. They just snatching people off the street now, putting them on the front line over there. They just snatching people off the street, putting them on the front line now. That's in the Ukraine. And they want us to believe that Russia is on the fucking ropes. Get out of here. That war needs to end, and it needs to end now. But see, the United States and the military-industrial complex, they need a new forever war. They need a new forever war. And they're going to find it by any means necessary. Yeah, Mike, they literally pulling old men out of fucking nursing homes. They pulling anybody they can into this war. They running out of people. That's the crazy part. But we keep cutting checks to him though. They don't want it to end, Alonzo. They don't want it to end. They need a new forever war. So either that's going to be it, or Gaza and Israel, Hamas and Israel is going to be that new war, or it's going to be another world war. Because if the United States helps Israel against Iran, then Russia jumps into that, because Russia and Iran are allies. If Russia and Iran jump in it, then North Korea jumps in it, because Putin and Kim Jong-un just signed an agreement that if Russia buck, then North Korea bucks. If that happened, then NATO jumps in that shit, and there we go. Off to the races. Off to the races. Nobody wants that. At least under Trump, we ain't had no new wars. I think we got a better chance of ending that stuff with him. Now, what I will say is that Trump is gung-ho about Israel. So I don't know what he's going to do about that one. That's one thing I'm going to be honest about. I mean, I'm honest and I'm a straight shooter, period, but I'm not going to blow no smoke up your ass about that one. I don't know. I'm hoping that he don't go gung-ho and sending troops over there to Israel. I hope not. That is true, J-Sup. That is true. That's very true. That is very true. That is very true. Shit, China, while they fighting, China gonna sneak over to Taiwan and snatch that up. We got 122 in the building on the vertical stream. We got 34 in the building on the horizontal stream. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Help me get to 4,000 subs, guys. I really appreciate it. What's up, JR? And it's just a shame to me that a lot of these people are willfully ignorant and they can't see the jokes. They can't see the jokes. They can't see the wool being pulled over their eyes once again. Why would you vote somebody in office who for 4 straight years after Trump got out of office crashed this economy and ran America into the ground? Somebody got to explain that to me. Biden and Harris got in office and ran this country into the ground for 4 straight years. She was missing in action for 3 of those years. Nobody knew where she was. They was calling her a diversity hire and some more stuff. I don't understand how people went from not liking her and wondering what her role is in this government and where she even is, to now all of a sudden she's what we need for America. It's wild. Wild. She was the vice president of the United States. Yes, she's responsible. Her and Joe Biden responsible. It's like if I'm a babysitter and I'm watching somebody's kid and I go upstairs and I go to sleep and the baby hurt himself, just because I wasn't around don't mean that I'm not responsible for that kid getting hurt. That baby was on my watch, and that baby got hurt because I was being neglectful and derelict of duty. My analogy makes all the sense. How much is Russia paying you? You know what? Somebody need to pay me a fucking bag. How about that? Somebody need me to pay me a bag. He got the audacity to talk about the starting from a place of truth. I ain't told not one lie yet. What's up, High Horse Show? Where you been? You see this? Look, you see him lying. He think he's slick too. K-Stacks in the building. What's the deal? I ain't told not one lie yet. You said you trying to tell people the economy's, yeah, all right. Go around the way and spit that bullshit to some people that really know. They'll laugh your ass out of town. The economy's better now, please. I'm still paying $4 a gallon for gas. You keep believing them bullshit numbers. People out here in the street, they living it. The economy is not recovered. It is not the best economy. I live in Maryland. $4. Melissa Reeves in the building. Exactly. Thank you. Sir Chronicle said, who, I ain't out in the streets, or you talking about Patrick? Hotep J said $3 around Northern Virginia. Matter of fact, I just went live like a week ago and I showed people what I paid for gas. I ain't gotta ask an economist, Patrick. I'm out here. I'm out here. That's why Trump is garnering so much support from people who otherwise wouldn't have voted for him. My own bubble, yo. People, what about people here in the chat? There's people here in the chat that'll tell you the same. And we all in different states. And we can all tell you that the economy ain't the greatest. And it's not, it ain't on no recovery, it ain't on no uptick. That shit is still down in the tank. You keep believing your bullshit. You keep believing what they tell you. never been over 50%. We're not worried about that. Look, definitely getting rid of the gas. The gaslight is getting so pathetic. They used to at least have some truth to their side. Not anymore. Look, I ain't even gotta say shit to you. It's people right here in the here. People in the chat. Patrick, yeah, Patrick probably is an op. Jay. They wild, Joe. Well, at the top economists are saying, yeah, okay. Well, the streets is talking. They saying them economists is full of shit. Keith Thurman said $12 for chicken. Economy sucks. Oh man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Like I said, yo, you keep listening to your economists. You in that bubble, yo. I'm out here in the streets. I talk to people all the time. I talk to people every day. I chop it up with people every day here in Baltimore. And they're having a way different experience than your economist to tell them that they should have. And that's all that matter. Things, see, that's the thing about most educated Negroes and shit like that, yo, right? Everything look good on paper until you get out into the world and then you start to try to apply it in real life. That shit on paper start to look a little different after a while. At least I sound better saying it. My mom's I'm telling you. Everything looks great on paper until you start to apply it in real life. Your economists can look at all the stats and all that shit all they want. But when you get into the world and you start to apply those stats to people's real world experiences, them stats don't add up no more. People in the world don't care about what it should be. They like, yo, this is what it is right now. I don't care what your paper tell me. I'm telling you what I'm experiencing now. That's what matters. They could care less about your stats. Well, this chart here says that this went down. They like, yo, that's not how I'm living. I run a business and I have employees too. I'm a second chance employer, Patrick. I know how much it costs for my diesel trucks to fill up every other day. I know what it costs for payroll tax and healthcare. I get that. I know. I'm not just some dude that's sitting behind a microphone just talking. Like I said, I'm out here. And I see what's happening. I talk to my employees. I know. I got friends that still, I talk to everybody, no matter where I go. People ain't happy. And people don't care what the charts say. They know how they living and what they can and can't afford. Damn. Wow. Appreciate it, Keith. Speaking of Rumble, where's my Rumble? Where's my Rumble chat? Where is the Rumble chat? Something going on. Rumble must have did some kind of update, right? Because it's supposed to automatically load into my chat ninja, right? Everything else does. But if I don't have Rumble's chat up, then it won't pop into the chat ninja. So I'm sorry, Pro and Fuego and Ben. I'm not saying your last Ben. That's funny though. That's funny. So I'm gonna just keep it right here, so that way I make sure y'all pop up. I don't know why it's not popping up like it's supposed to. Rumble ain't give you no notification. Oh snap! Rumble's starting to act up, huh? Rumble's starting to act up. Oh Lord have mercy. Anyway, man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, I just wish she would have went on Rogan, yo. I really, honestly wish she would have went on Rogan. I want to know. I want to know more about her. Maybe I'm wrong. I think that Rogan could have lifted that veil. He could have made her comfortable, and she could have opened up, and people could have had more insight into Kamala Harris. Because it take more than just an hour talking to somebody to get to know them. You know what I mean? That's why his podcast be so long. If you're interested, then it keeps pumping. We allegedly got 1,400 over on X watching. Somebody said that the chat don't be working on X, but I don't know. It could be 1,400 bots. I don't know how X be working. Oh man. They call her daddy in the Breakfast Club. They got a bag to give her a softball interview. I don't want to hear, like Rogan said, we already know where she stands on her policies. We already know. And people who pay attention, all her policies that she's running on are Trump era policies from 2016 to 2020. She done stole his whole swag. I just wanted. If she went on Rogan and she sat there and she just let loose and just be her and just herself, she might win some people over from the right. Or there's people that's on the fence. There's a lot of people reluctantly voting for Trump because they can't trust her. Like, that's what a lot of people don't understand. There's a lot of people voting for Trump reluctantly because they can't trust her. Well, they don't trust her. And I know a lot of people that's like, yo, I don't like what Trump be saying, but I can't trust Shorty. Where's she been at? That's what they say. But I think that she know that her representative, it can only hold up for so long. That facade she put on can only hold on for so long. And she know that. So she's not willing to do it. And in order to get out of it, she had to make some unrealistic requests that forced Rogan to be like, you know what? No, that's all right. Don't worry about it. So that way she didn't say no. I didn't tell him no. But you also put it out of the realm of possibility. I know, right? Got 100 people watching. We only got 15 likes. Let's get them likes up. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Hit that notification icon, guys. But most importantly, I appreciate if y'all hit that like button. She said she got Cheney's endorsement like it's a flex. Cheney is the biggest warmonger that ever warmongered. Cheney is evil incarnate. Cheney was the views and opinions expressed here on what Candace Speaks do not represent the views of Hotep Nation or YouTube. Viewer discretion is advised. Cheney was the president, allegedly the president for the day when that day in September went down. Cheney literally shot a man in the face with a shotgun and got away with it. Cheney is evil. And as far as his daughter, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Cheney is not a flex for nobody. The funny part is that y'all flexing that Cheney support her. That should make y'all wonder about her. Why is Dick Cheney supporting her? That should tell you that she's going to be beholden to the deep state. Cheney's the deep state. The minute I heard that Cheney endorsed her, I said, "Ooh, I wouldn't be telling people that shit. I wouldn't be telling people that Cheney endorsed me." Cheney a part of they, them, the collective. What's up, Jeannie Rogers? Yep, Halliburton. That's all you guys say. Yeah, they need that money that they lost in Afghanistan by pulling out of that war, which they pulled out of ridiculously, like just ass backwards. They pulled out of. I did a whole video on that shit. I'm like, why would you pull your troops first? You get your civilians out of there first. You get your contractors out of there. You get them on the plane and you get them in the air. And then you pull your troops. And then you fucking self-destruct all of the shit you left behind if you don't want to take it. I'd have put C4 in every goddamn thing and blew that shit in the air. Boom. Like, he pulled out ass back, got 13 troops killed. I would have never said Cheney endorsed me. That should be a red flag for everybody. Wait, what? I forgot. She said somebody else. She said somebody else endorsed her. I was like, really? Is that what we're doing? Was it Bush Jr.? Was it Bush Jr. who endorsed her? Is that the other person? That I wouldn't have said either. That's how you know she out of touch. She didn't know that we had troops on the ground in other countries. We got troops on the ground in other countries that they got put on the ground under her administration or under Biden's administration, Biden-Harris's administration. How you not know? How you not know? How you not know? Oh man, see, the thing is, even the Hotep's been telling. We told people about Pence a long time ago. We told people about Pence a long time ago. We told people Pence was shady. We said that shit when Trump picked him. I don't even trust JD Vance. See, this is the retarded take of a lot of people. You see this? I'd rather be 6 feet deep than under the command of a pedo. Who's the pedo? Biden? Biden's the pedo. They verified his daughter's diary. He was touching his daughter. Sniffing kids, inappropriately touching kids in pictures. Ridiculous. Just wild. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, energetic giraffes? For the sake of women in your life, get out of here. Patrick, just fall back and listen to the show. That is some bull. Get out of here. Patrick at some call center. This is his job to find streams like this and then put the rhetoric in there. I guarantee it. That's his business. That's Patrick's business. Propaganda for hire. I don't pretend to be a thug. And Interject the Rafts is not on your side. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Anyway. We 7 days away, guys. We are 7. What the fuck is this? Yo, X is getting more and more debaucherous, yo. They just be showing some weird, like, I don't know. I know it's the Wild West again, but some of this shit just don't belong on X. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Did y'all see that Black Men Summit? HJ showed that shit on his channel today. So HJ shows the Black Men Summit on his channel today, and it was just hard to watch. It was just hard to watch. Am I streaming election night? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So either I'm gonna stream or I'm gonna be on HJ's channel, or I might just do a dual stream. If I'm on HJ's channel, then I'm gonna stream the I'll probably stream here and on HJ's channel at the same time. So while I'm on his channel, then I'll probably stream here too. So we'll see. You guys will know more. But we coming up on it. But did y'all see that the Black Man Summit? That shit was just disastrous. All that was a Kamala Harris infomercial. They talked about no issues regarding black men. We talking about Energetic Giraffes 36. Who took 36 flights? 26 flights. You talking about Clinton? You talking about Billy Clinton? Billy Clinton took 26 flights. It was Billy Boy. I thought it was 27. Might have been 26. Yeah, Billy Bob, yes. Yeah, he was on that flight 26 or 27 times, one of the two. But that meant that Black Men Summit, they talked about no issues that affected black men. Everything was just Kamala cap. That's all it was Kamala cap. D.L. Hughley got the bag to host a Kamala glazing. He hosted a Kamala glazing while circle jerking other men. That's all that was. It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. If you wasn't voting for Trump before you watched that shit, I guarantee they voting for Trump now. Yeah, Bill Clinton was on Jeffrey Epstein's plane I thought it was 27 times, but 26 or 27 times he is logged on that plane. And I think there's some testimony from some girl saying that they did some shit, or Billy Clinton did some shit to them. Well, for one, I'm 40 years old. Two, my mother loved me very much. Three, Sir Chronicle, you can eat a dick. What Andre 3000 say? Not a hood nigga, just a nigga from the hood. Mama stayed on me, so I turned out pretty good. Why is, everybody's wondering if AOC is pregnant. Like, who cares? Hey, yo. Wait a minute. Did Vivek pull the same stunt that Trump pulled? Did Vivek pull the same stunt that Trump pulled? That is wild. Trump isn't in the testimony. I think one of the girls said Trump was on the plane to Florida or to New York. He hopped the ride from, and Trump even tells people this. He told people the story. He hopped the ride from Florida to New York. The girl was on the plane, said Trump ain't touch her. He ain't do shit. He just got on the plane and left. He didn't do nothing. There is no testimony about Trump. If there was testimony about Trump doing some ill shit on Epstein's plane, first, he wouldn't have my support. That's one. Two, they'd have been pulled that shit out for Trump. They've been trying to get Trump out of the paint since 2015 or 2015. You don't think they would have pulled that shit out, that rabbit out of their hat? You don't think they would have pulled that rabbit out of their hat? That'd have got him out of the paint immediately. Like, y'all sound ridiculous. See, the funny part is my dad is probably watching right now. You know? I'm just saying. You gotta love all this nonsense. Don't get us started on E. Jean Carroll. We already ripped her apart. Somebody gotta explain to me how you force somebody into a dressing room and start kissing on them, and then you call rape. What? Not to mention she lost the criminal case. Trump won that case. He won. They awarded her money in a civil suit. She won her civil suit. She didn't win the criminal case. She won the civil suit. Do y'all research again? What sense does that make? A lady rushes you into a dressing room and starts to kiss on you, and then all of a sudden she run out yelling rape. What? She batshit crazy. She's so crazy that she had Anderson Cooper nervous. She had him scared, backed up against the wall. He was so flustered that he couldn't even go to commercial break correctly. This is the same lady that said, I think rape is sexy. We covered this on the channel. Y'all can believe that E. Jean Carroll nonsense all you want. She lost the criminal case and they awarded her the money. They awarded her the money in a civil suit. They were in a Bergdorf Goodman, or she alleges it. Trump said he don't even remember it. They were in a Bergdorf Goodman. She said that she rushed him and pushed him into the dressing room and started kissing on him. And then if so facto, poof, pow, surprise, Trump assaulted her. What? That's wild to me. Go look up her interview with Anderson Cooper. He was so flushed that he couldn't even go. He couldn't even go to commercial. He started talking about Instagram and some more stuff. He was stuttering all over himself. He's like, this lady is crazy. Is that right? That'd be wild. That'd be wild. That'd be some dun. That'd be. If that was the case. Paula Jones, $850,000 payoff. Was that Billy Clinton? Juanita Broderick wrote a whole book called You Better Put Some Ice on That, because allegedly after Billy Clinton got done R-wording her, he bit her on the lip or something crazy. And as he walked out the door, he said, you better put some ice on that. That's savage. That's crazy. We got 82 in the building on the vert stream. Let's get 82 likes in here if y'all don't mind. 80 likes. Give me 50 likes. Help me beat this algorithm. Exactly. That's another thing. People don't think, Mr. Conductor. People don't think. Nobody. Oh, I screamed at the time and I ran out. Nobody's seen this. There's nobody that can back your story. I pushed him into the dressing room and I started kissing on him. Then he touched me and I screamed and I ran out. Like, what? What book you been reading? Y'all keep capping for that crazy shit. Look at it. Look at Vivek. Look at Vivek. Look at Vivek grifty ass. He looked at the camera like, are we rolling? He looked at the camera like, are we rolling?
All right. Let's do it, man. I got it. You got it? Yeah. Tell me, what are we doing here?
Right up to the lift.
Okay. Right up to here.
That is too much manual labor for Vivek Ramaswamy.
Always lift the lid open.
Wait, is it on?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Lift open, and then what are we doing?
Pull them both out.
Pull them both out.
I legit hope like they like stage this, because for one, my family has a trash business. I ain't touching nobody trash can without no gloves. I ain't touching nobody trash can without no gloves. I'm sorry. But you know, this is all publicity stunt.
Sweet. Pretty good machinery, actually. It kind of works. Should I pull it back again?
No, just pull. This goes up.
Should I pull it?
Yeah, pull it out.
Pull it out?
That was a lot of steps, wasn't it?
All right,
whatever
man.
happened to, I mean, I guess that's cool.
Thank you.
If you got a heavy ass trash can.
Yeah, see?
Whatever happened to good old fashioned elbow grease?
I mean, it's like,
you didn't even have to use the bat once.
no, I know exactly.
What's the bat for?
Actually. It's a.
The bat gotta be for the rats,
machine
right?
works really well, man. All right, let's get some more.
This is hilarious. He's out there. First off, if I'm going to, like, and even with Donnie T, if I'm going to sell this publicity stunt, I'm out that bitch in some Red Wing boots. I got on some coveralls. I'm looking like Rock from the 90s. remember the show Rock? That's how I'm out there. If I'm grifting enough for this, I'm looking like Rock in the 90s. I'm out there with coveralls and some Red Wings. I'm looking the part. I ain't out there in no dress shoes and no chinos. Zane said Carhartt everything. That is. Oh, is that what it does? To cut the labor in half, so you don't need two people. My trash. Matter of fact, after this, I got to take the trash out. My trash guys, it's still two people on the back of the AME. I ain't seen that. I don't think they got that apparatus on there. But shoot, if that's the case, like if it's heavy, then yeah, you got that. Don't have a heavy trash can. My trash man, they leaving that. he had all the Purell on deck. Pro said he in the Dickie jumpsuit, straight up. Everybody grifting, man. Shit, it's election season. You better get low. Speaking of getting low, guys, I don't know what's going to happen on election day, man. I don't know what's going to happen on election day. You got all of these agencies saying that there's potential for terror attacks happening on November 5th. And we ain't talking about from like some foreign, like domestic terrorism, they're calling it. Domestic terrorists operating off of wild-eyed conspiracy theories. That's what they're telling us. So what they're telling me is they're planning for quote-unquote a false flag. They're planning a false flag. They're going to blame Trump supporters for some craziness to happen in certain states. I guarantee, it just sounds like that's what's going to happen. They're going to start to blame Trump supporters for certain things, and then in certain states they're going to blame Harris supporters, and then they're going to start a big ass fucking war, a big civil war against everybody. It's going to be a problem, guys. And I just want to tell you guys this: if you're going out and you're going to vote, on November 5th, man, get in, get out. It's going to be a war of attrition. It's going to be some shenanigans, especially in these battleground states. So don't give up and don't get discouraged if you got to vote on November 5th. If you go to some precinct or some voting place and they shut down for some shenanigans, either because the Dominion machine ain't working, or they done ran out of ink to make a new ballots or whatever they tell you, get in your car and go to the next place. Don't wait until 8:50 p.m. to go to cast your vote. Do not wait until 8:50 p.m. to go cast your vote. Make sure you get your vote in as soon as possible. Get there early in the morning. Let's not forget what happened in Maricopa County in Arizona in 2022. They started early with the nonsense. My question is this. Let's say Trump pulls out a win, right? Let's say Trump pulls out a win. Does the left certify the election? Do they certify the election, y'all think? Or do they contest it? This is why VA went back to analog. I filled out a paper ballot too. I ain't trust that machine. Shout out to Virginia though. Shout out to Virginia. I'm trying to find it now. They're probably like, why the hell is you shout out to Virginia? Check this out. Shout out to my man Maj Toure. Says breaking election news. In a 6-3 ruling, SCOTUS has blocked Democrats attempting to allow non-citizens to vote in Virginia. Democrats sued to force Virginia to keep admitted non-citizens who are eligible to vote on the voter rolls. Salute to Virginia for winning that. I don't know anybody in their right mind who'll be like, why can't the illegals vote? We can't vote in their country. Why can't the illegals vote? They should be allowed to vote. No, they shouldn't. They're not. They're illegal citizens, and they're admitted illegal citizens. It ain't like they going through the rolls and just guessing. These people admitted to the government that, yeah, I'm not here illegally. but they're on the voter roll somehow. But we know how they're on the voter rolls through the motor voter debacle. They register them to vote when they get their driver's license, which I don't even know how they get in driver's license if they're not legal citizens. I really don't understand that one. That's wild. But nevertheless, Virginia won the ruling. So now they can remove non-citizens from the voter rolls, and the Democrats do not like that shit. They worked hard to let all these people in the country so they could get the upper hand. They worked hard, and the Supreme Court, SCOTUS, made that ruling. You know what that means? Because SCOTUS made that ruling in Virginia, any other state who's having the same issue probably get the same reprieve. How about that? Your friend just got rear-ended by a guy with an Indian driver's license. That's wild. Been on the road here for 3 years with an Indian driver's license? Damn. That's crazy. That's wild. But because SCOTUS just ruled on this, that means that any other state who's having the same issue that Virginia's having, they should be able to win their shit too. That's an important win for not only Virginia, but the rest of the United States. There should be no illegal citizens on the voter rolls. And if you think that illegal should be voting in our elections, you're un-American. Simple as that. You're un-American. Just like them. That's wild to me that people really, it's because you got people out here. You got people out here who think that illegals should be voting in our elections. That's just wild to me. But then again, they think men should be women and little boys and girls should be able to have sex change surgeries without their parents' permission. Like, these are the same people that we dealing with as far as that's concerned. So yeah, maybe they got to screw loose in the first place. So they would probably be for some, for illegals voting in our elections. It's going to be some shenanigans on November 5th. So I'm going to tell y'all, get y'all ballot in, get your vote in, and get low. Get your vote in and get low. That's all I can tell you. Get your vote in and get low. So that's the reason they're not going to certify us, because of the SCOTUS ruling. See, people think I just be making shit up. You got states, especially like California and here in Maryland, who passed laws for gender affirming care for children. They passed laws for gender affirming care for children. That's just nice talk for saying sex change surgery for kids. And yes, California, they ruled that parents if parents deny their kids gender affirming care, they will take their kids. It's nasty work. Gavin's a tool. There we go. Just making sure I didn't forget anything that I wanted to talk about. Trump did the rally with the vest on. He did his rally with the vest on. He was really feeling that part, wasn't he? That is funny.
And I have to begin by saying 250 million Americans are not garbage.
Oh, thanks, Unscripted. Thanks. That is true.
This week, Kamala has been comparing her political opponents to the most evil mass murderers in history. And now, speaking on a call for her campaign
What's up,
last
Lisa
night,
D?
crooked Joe Biden
What's up, Matter?
said what he and Kamala really think of our supporters. He called them garbage. No way. No way.
Again, like I said earlier,
And they
Trump
actually
doing
mean
this
it,
for the
even
love of the
though, without
game.
question, my supporters are far higher quality than Crooked Joe or Lion Kamala. Higher quality. My response to Joe and Kamala is very simple. You can't lead America if you don't love Americans. That's true. You can't be president if you hate the American people, which I believe they do.
He did it in the vest. Oh man, that is funny. What are you talking about? What? So straight boys that are in pain and can't play sports or have thyroid problems shouldn't be able to get gender affirming care. What the fuck are you talking about, Katrina? What does thyroid problems got to do with a sex change? An overactive thyroid doesn't determine if you're a man or a woman. Are we like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? That's just regular fucking medical. That's just regular healthcare. That does not encompass gender affirming care. Please. Are you kidding me right now? Overactive. So if I got an overactive thyroid, that means I'm a woman? What? No, it means I got an overactive thyroid. That's regular healthcare. Y'all be reaching. Has zero to do with elective cosmetic surgery. Holy smokes. Nobody wants an overactive thyroid, but that has nothing to do with gender affirming care. That's just regular ass health care. Men could get breast cancer too, but that don't mean that you're a woman. What? So they is wild on the net. They doing too much. Elon, I'm gonna need you to get X together. I'm gonna need you to get X together, bro. I need to get Call of Duty. I ain't got Call of Duty yet. Sorry, y'all. I got sidetracked. I'm still looking to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. What is this? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's what I was looking for. Hold on. Who was it, yo? Was it MSNBC who made that mistake? Unscripted. What? Does your uncle have gynecomastia? I don't know if if he fat enough he can get bitch tits. Like what? Oh goodness gracious. I'm gonna just let y'all know, y'all can see it's a lot worse grifters than me. Was it MSNBC though? I'm trying to find it. They might have scratched that shit. If a man get fat enough, he can have gynecomastia. Don't mean he's a woman. I know I got a friend who got gynecomastia in one of his fucking pecs. He a bodybuilder now, but you can still kind of half-ass see it. But I'm gonna tell you this, he ain't a woman. He might be gay, but he ain't a woman. He is gay, but he cool as shit. Let me see. She wanted Joe to fly out by design. We just covered that earlier. She ain't asked Shannon Sharp to fly out. She ain't asked call her daddy to fly out. She ain't asked the Breakfast Club to fly out. But she wanted Rogan to fly out. She wanted Rogan to say no, so she didn't say no. So then she didn't look like she was the one bailing. So if she said okay, then we be having an episode of Joe Rogan with Kamala Harris on it. But Kamala know that she can't go 3 hours. Her team know that she can't go 3 hours. She can't go 3 hours without effing up. That's crazy. Am I speculating? I'm probably, yeah, I am speculating. I'll tell you I'm speculating, David. But I guarantee I'm right about it. I am speculating, but I guarantee I'm right about it. Thanks, Unscripted. Yeah, send me that joint. It's the oldest trick in the book. You don't want to look like the one that's backing out of something. So you make it so you make the stipulations so ridiculous, or you make the stipulations enough to know to where the point where the other person says that's okay, so you don't look like the one that backed out. I guarantee that's what happened. She couldn't say no. they would have called her scared. But people still calling her scared because they know better. Yeah, she crashed out on Fox. Again, just like with Rogan, Kamala's her demands were so astronomical. They was like, no, fuck that. I'm not doing a debate then. Again, you don't want to look like you the one that said no, so you make your demand so high that the other person goes, no, I'm good. The oldest trick in the book. Oldest trick in the book. I'm tired of answering this question. That's the funny part. I'm tired of answering this question. What up, 24-year-old butcher? Thank you. That's also true. But Kamala had so many requests and stipulations, it wasn't worth it. So he said no. She didn't want to look like the one that backed out. So you make these astronomical requests so the other person backs out. Now you don't look like the person that backed out. Again, the oldest trick in the book. What? What you want me to tell you? I like his First Step Act policy. I like his Remain in Mexico order policy that he's going to reinstate that Joe Biden got rid of. The prescription drug policy that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden stole from Trump. The one that he enacted December of 2020 that Joe Biden, July of 2020, that Joe Biden reversed in February of 21. His drilling and fracking policy. What else you want me to tell you? The tax cuts that's still in play for 91% of the lower middle class that the Democrats ain't reversed. I'm cool with that. If he do his flat 15 across the board instead of having income tax, I'm cool with that. His opportunity zones, which Kamala stole the idea and called it her opportunity economy. The funny part is that the policies that you probably like about Kamala Harris, they was Trump era policies from 2016 that her and Joe Biden 86'd and then went back and revisited because it was election season. Like I said, their prescription drug policy that they said they passed, Trump already did that by executive order. And they reversed it, and then UNO reversed it to make them look good. The First Step Act let 30,000 nonviolent offenders out of jail that shouldn't have been in jail in the first place or that long. That got locked up during the Biden era 94 crime bill. But like I said, the funny part is that Kamala's running on all Trump's policies. See, the thing is, Trump asked for the National Guard. He asked for 100. He asked for 10,000 troops. Was it 10,000 troops? Nancy Pelosi and Muriel Bowser, who's the mayor of D.C., said no. They didn't like the optics. What? Sure. You want to see it? I guess I'll pull it up again because I just did it. What, yesterday, guys? Was it yesterday I showed them the headline? Congress failed to act, so Trump did. Remember that, guys? Again, y'all was so enamored by Trump being literally Hitler for 4 fucking years that y'all didn't even know what policies he had. And now Kamala running on all his policies. Now they sound like bright ideas. Now they sound like bright ideas. Now I gotta scroll all the way through this shit to fucking find it again. I don't know, would it be a reply? No, it should be post. Not too far down. I'm way too far. Hold on. Let's do this. Boom. Boom. I think that's it. I thought I'd rock my own damn post. I'm gonna get it for you. Damn, I tweet this much? Golly mighty, where is it? What's this? Oh my goodness gracious, where is it? It's so far down because we debunked her bullshit a long time ago. September, it's gotta be coming up. Where is it at? It can't be this far down. Or maybe it is. This is what happens when you tweet so much. Here we go. Got it. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Trump signs order to lower prescription drug prices. What? This is from Reuters. This ain't even a right-leaning publication. Reuters. Trump signs order to lower prescription drug prices July 24th, 2020. You don't want to believe it? Here's, I think this is whitehouse.gov. Congress didn't act on prescription drug prices, so President Trump did. July 27th, 2020. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness gracious. Biden freeze hits 2 Trump drug price rules. There you go. There you go. And that's from CNN Politics. So again, Trump signed an executive order lowering the price of prescription drugs. He even touted it. Giving Medicare the right to negotiate the prices, just like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden said. But they get in office and they killed it. They killed the order. They killed the order. Now it's politically expedient and a great idea. They reinstated it. There's your receipt. Ridiculousness. These people are, it's ridiculous, yo. Ridiculous. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the goalpost is now in the parking lot. It was Bernie Sanders' idea. You know what, David C? I'm done entertaining you. You can go look that shit up yourself. Okay? I'll give you you can go type that shit in. Right? You can go type that shit in. Okay? Or you can go type that shit in. And that's from a government White House website. And you can go type that shit in. You go do your own goddamn research. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you. No, I didn't find it. It said Trump signs order to lower prescription drug prices. He did it. Not tried to do it. He did it. Congress failed to act, so Trump did. He did it. Go sit in there. I'm about to put your ass in timeout, David. They got, again, retarded people. Yeah, senior citizens. Senior citizens, just like Kamala Harris did. Goodness gracious. I'm still looking for, they got me sidetracked. I'm still looking for this shit. Where's it at? The shit I was looking for in the first place. They ain't got me sidetracked. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Hey, yo, Unscripted, did you find it, yo? Oh, that's who it was. Oh, shit. Oh, why'd it do that? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to see a vacuum. Get out of here. Thank you. This is hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. ABC. This is how you know they about to pull some dumb shit. Look at this. This is how you know they about to pull some dumb shit. They did a test run live like idiots. Harris Trump 52 to 47%, 100% reporting, and we're not even elect. We was 7 days away, and they already with the fuckery. That's crazy. Oh, we were doing a test. You was doing a test with percentages. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? That's some Building 7 shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Building 7 just went down. Building 7 just imploded. Meanwhile, Building 7 is still standing in behind the lady. Yo, you can't, like, this is crazy. They are gearing up for the nonsense. They getting sloppy. They getting sloppy. They getting sloppy, y'all. I feel like that happened in 2022. Not in 2022, but in 2020 as well. That one of those news outlets did the same thing. Yo, we is in for this. I told y'all, this season 3 of America is lit. Season 3 of America is lit. Holy smokes. Season 3 of America is lit. And for the season finale, we're going to have The Last President. The episode's going to be called The Last President. Oh my goodness gracious, yo. You can't, yo, this is good. This is good reality TV. This is what's happening right now. Oh my gosh. What a time to be alive out here. What a time to be alive. Oh my goodness gracious. It's finna be the burning of Rome, and I'm gonna make memes the whole time. Hey, 2016 was one on memes. 2016 was one on memes. I got some weird ass letter in the mail today. It was weird, like the voter participation something, and they sent me a letter showing me how many times I participated in voting. All your neighbors can see see that you voted. What is that for? What is that letter? What? Why am I even getting this? I've never gotten that letter before. What is this? Sound like some voter intimidation bullshit. We just want to make sure that you participate. What? First off, I've been voted. Trump 2024 over this bitch. Two, who is you to tell me what I need to do? Who are you to tell me we want to make sure that you participate and get out of my face? And if I don't, what you gonna do about it? I wish they would try to shame me for not voting. What I should do, y'all. What I should do. What I should do is holler at Kimberly Klasick, right? That'd be dope. I should holler at Kim and be like, hey, yo, where you at on election night? And then go hang with her and live stream with the Hoteps from Kimberly Klasick's campaign headquarters, whatever she's going to be at. That might be fire. That would be fire. That would be fire. I'm gonna hit Kim up and see what she doing. That would be dope. First, I gotta see what the hell I got going on that night or that day. But that would be sick. I would just take my laptop with me. All I gotta do is jump on Zoom with HJ and them. Even if they wanted to come back to me every so often, and I'm in there with everybody from because Kim ran against Kwesi and Fume. I voted for Kim. I know Kwesi and Fume personally. He's a good man. I just don't agree with his politics. Matter of fact, I was just at a wedding with him. I was just at a wedding with him Friday. I was just at a wedding with Kwesi on Friday. He's a really good guy. I just don't agree with his politics. That's it. That's it. I just don't agree with his politics. Let's see if y'all can't see that. He was at a wedding on Friday. Really is genuine guy. He's very genuine. I just don't agree with his politics. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at Kim and see what she doing. That'd be dope. That would be dope. We gonna see though. Like I said, they just keep coming back to me every so often. Get the climate of the room, see how her campaign doing in the race. She almost won the last time against him. He won off his name alone. So we're gonna see how it works. What's this? That's a fact. We post that. But they already with the nonsense. So you got the news outlets already preparing for certain results, canned results, and then you got the intelligence agencies scaring the hell out of voters, saying, "Hey, be careful out there. You could be involved in a terror attack on election day." Wild. You could be involved in a terror attack on election day. I mean, all of the usual suspects talking about Victoria Newland talking about Russia influence at X. They're already planning on going for X. They already setting up for the nonsense. Then they just found out. Now, Elon Musk said he's looking into this. Allegedly, they finding out that the Harris camp, they've been astroturfing community notes. Has anybody noticed that Kamala could put out some nonsense on X and it never get community noted? Allegedly, they figured out how to game the community notes. And they got figured out. So now Elon's saying that he's going to look into it. Boy, they throwing so many Hail Marys. They pulling so many rabbits out of the hat. It's ridiculous. They trying everything. Then you had some other dude allegedly trying to plot another assassination attempt on Donnie T in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. But that one I was just laughing at. It was just sound like some old man running his mouth. It sounded like some old man running his mouth. Where that shit at? See if they got it here. I don't see it. But he was like talking mad shit, and then he tried to buy like a parking pass next to the place. He told me he was gonna climb this roof and then take the shot, but he was like some old 70-something-year-old man that don't look like he could even remotely make it up a ladder. I'm like, he just some old man talking shit. Some old man talking shit. But regardless, you gotta take every threat threat seriously. Happy they starting to, where they trying to make it look like they're starting to. But you don't know what to believe. Like, you used to be believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Now is believe none of what you see and none of what you hear. It's wild. You got to sit there and you got to really, really like think and make the determination on your own, because you got propaganda coming from both sides. You don't know what to look. You just spinning in a circle. Don't know what to believe. That's why I always encourage people to do their own research. You want to fact check me? Fact check me. I encourage it. I'm confident in what I say, but still, fact check me. Just like you should be fact checking Rachel Maddow and Joey Reid and Anderson Cooper and them. Come on. Exactly. You got to read between the lines. They telegraph their punches all the time. They got to tell you what they're going to do. That's a part of their whole ritual. They got to kind of give you a hint on what they're about to try to pull off. They give you a hint about everything they're trying to pull off all the time. It's almost like only certain people can see the sham. I knew the assassination attempts was coming. I called it before they happened. I think I called it the day before it happened. The writing was on the wall. I just thought they was going to crash his plane or something. I didn't know they was going to go with the classics and try to shoot him. The writing is always on the wall. They always telegraph their punches. It's not hard. I called the whole 2,000 Mules bullshit before I was even on YouTube. I called that shit before Trump called it. I'm like, yo, that's how they going to take that shit. That's how they going to take that shit right there. Dude I work with like, yo, what you talking about, yo? I say, yo, the election, they about to Shanghai that shit. He's like, what are you talking about? I say, yo, they doing mail-ins. He was like, what's wrong with that? I said, it's not an absentee ballot. It's no chain of custody. So you can turn in as many as you want. That's why they've been keeping us home, so they could justify the mail-ins. He wasn't a conspiracy theorist at all and he called me. He called me right the day after. He's like, yo, how'd you know? I said, oh, the writing was on the wall, bruh. The writing was on the wall, brother. And then poof, pow, surprise. I show y'all this all the time, don't I? I show y'all this all the time. Time Magazine. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. They tell you how big tech and the government conspired. And it's all coming out now. Whether it be the Hunter Biden laptop they lied and said was Russian disinformation, but now all of a sudden now they verifying it. Everything that came out in the Twitter files. They said Trump was crazy. They tried to hang him for this stuff. And boom, right after the inauguration, what did Time Magazine do? When was this done? Is it right there? Where's it at? Is it on here? I thought I had what the hell? I thought I had there we go. February 4th, 2021. A few days after inauguration. They told you they took that shit. They told you. They put it in your face and they laughed about it. They put it on the front page of Time Magazine. The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. And when you go and read the article, you're like, oh, wow. But we crazy though. We crazy wild-eyed conspiracy theorists. That's the funny part. We crazy wild-eyed conspiracy theorists. If you don't mind, guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. You know, I do this show Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights, 10:30. Or Thursday nights would be 10:30-ish, because it depends on when the Hotep's Been Told You podcast finished, because we got the after party after that. But like I said, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 10:30 p.m. YouTube, X, Rumble, Kick, Canon Hotep across all platforms. But this is what they do. They gotta tell you guys. They gotta show you. Bill Cooper predicted that shit, and then Bill Cooper was dead 2 months later. 2 months later, he was dead. The president of Kuwait, what was that lady name? Oh, Osama been dead. Her ass was dead shortly after that. For all you guys that don't know, get the book. This book was written in 1989. And you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked what's in this book and what has come out over the years. The benefit of reading a book that was written in 89, you can fact check that book. That book scared the shit out of me when I first read it. With that book uncovered, I can't unsee it. You like to think we're the Stone Cold generation? Yeah, we definitely do. I used to listen to Bill's radio broadcast on YouTube before they took him down. Yeah, that was sad how they did it. Definitely a wild book. Everybody should have a copy. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Y'all think I'm joking? I don't care if you're a conspiracy theorist or you're not. You need to read this book, okay? And what I'm gonna tell you is this, okay? What I'm gonna tell you is this. You need to get the physical book. You need to get the physical book. The audio book don't got all the chapters. When I went and bought that book was in the astrology section. It wasn't in the fiction. I thought, like, okay, they probably gonna put it in the fiction. They put it in the astrology section. Hide in that book. Find the physical book if you can. It's an eye opener. Are you serious? That's wild. That's crazy. That's wild. I ain't know that. I need to find that episode. Renee D says, have it, they just ain't opened it yet. Just like I said, once you start reading that book and then you start to try to fact check this stuff, and then you start to see that the stuff in that book the guy was talking about, that Bill was talking about in the 80s is a thing, you can't unsee it. I'm just going to let you know. You can't unsee it at that point. But I encourage everybody to read it, though. Just be prepared to have your veil lifted and your belief system broken. Just like I did. Just like I did. After that, I could see everything. I was recognizing stuff that I wouldn't normally recognize. You still in the 50s, things don't make sense. This how blind I was. I read the book and still voted for Obama the second time. I voted for him twice. Exactly, Robert. Yep. That was just wacky, kooky Bill Cooper. Bill Cooper even warned us about Alex Jones. Bill Cooper did not trust or like Alex Jones. That is wild. He said that shit. I think he called Alex Jones an agent. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think he called Alex Jones like an agent. I heard some stuff about it. I heard some stuff about it. Like, I don't know. Like, I heard like they took away lead paint because lead paint shielded you from certain electromagnetic waves or ELF waves. Certain frequencies, so they had to get rid of lead paint, and the way they did it was telling you that lead paint was bad for you or something like that. That's what I heard. You know, it was just something that I heard in passing. I never really looked into it like that. I'm sure it's probably interesting though. Cause I know like stuff like the 5G towers, they can't be but so tall. And they gotta have a clear line of sight in order for them to really work. Y'all was protected in Harlem? Cause I guess they had to lead paint because back in the day they had hella telephone wires and stuff just all over the place back in like the 50s and the 40s and stuff. Like, think about that. Like in the big cities, they had like nothing but electrical and telephone and all these other wires just running around up above your head. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So maybe lead paint did shield you from like all of the low frequencies and all that other stuff that was all over the place. What up, Jack Reeves? That's actually an interesting theory. I want to look into that now. See, Renee, now you got me. Now I'm about to be going down a rabbit hole about lead paint. I'm about to be going down a lead paint rabbit hole. Because it kind of do half-ass make sense, right? It do make some sense. Now that I think about it, it was so many like electrical wires and stuff running around. That's where it's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna go look into that shit. What clip you talking about, yo? Which one is it? Which one you talking about, yo? I'm lost. They still use lead paint on submarines? You talking about Bill Cooper? Jack Wild. Jack Wild. I'm a retired Marine electrician. IBEW? Okay. I was an apprentice in the IBEW for a little bit. I was young and dumb back then, though. I should have stayed with it. Lead and asbestos. I'm sure they have their uses for certain things. Negro, Negro, hit me up on Twitter or whatever, yo. Let me know what you talking about. What prime minister? I'm touching so much stuff in such a short time just now. I'm not even sure what it is. Before we get out of here, let's look at the trending. It's trending on the Twitters. I'm tired of seeing women shake their ass on Twitter, though. I'll tell you that much. It's getting annoying. ABC's election mistake. That's at the top of the list. Lithium battery plant fire prompts evacuations. Where's that at? Damn. Frederickstown, Missouri. That's crazy.
Boom.
Damn.
I got it.
Damn. A major fire breaks out of a recycling lithium battery plant, triggering massive explosions leading to mandatory evacuations.
I got it.
That's crazy. What just happened in Atlanta? What was that? Like a pool chemical plant that caught fire in Atlanta like a few weeks ago? Now you got a lithium battery plant? That's crazy. I hope people make it. I hope people made it out. Tired of hearing about the abortion thing. Macaulay Culkin as Joe Burrow for Halloween. That's funny. That's funny. Macaulay Culkin is Joe Burrow. The funny part is that Joe Burrow. What the fuck is that? The funny part is that Joe Burrow looked like Milo. Joe Burrow looked like Milo Yiannopoulos. Look. At first I used to say, yo, why he like Macaulay Culkin? Joe Burrow looked like Milo Yiannopoulos. There was one video I seen him walking in, and he looked like Milo. I just started laughing. Oh yeah, he looked like Macaulay Culkin right there, though. That's pretty funny. That's pretty damn funny. What else they got going on? He did what? He did. He. Hey yo. Oh my gosh, yo. He bit somebody bait. I get what he doing, but it's just a bad look. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. He is a space cadet. He biting babies. He out here biting babies. Joe, they said shake hands and kiss babies. You biting babies. It's nothing. We seen the worst stuff. We seen them sniffing kids and touching them inappropriate. People do crazy shit like that with kids. They, oh, you look so good, I can eat you up. I'm gonna give them a pass on this one, but that should look crazy. Yeah, yo, he be doing way too much, yo. Oh man, oh goodness gracious. But they go to like cat turd. This is demonic. What a sick satanic pedophile. Like, come on. Let's be real. Let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the brakes. Like, I get what he's doing, but that shit is not a good look. this is what the right got to stop doing though. They like he's done some ill shit, but this right here is probably the most innocent thing that he's ever done. I'm gonna just put it at that. That's not something that's just not. It's funny. Dang, is that right? Lineman just went on strike in North Carolina after not being paid for 8 weeks by FEMA.
Anybody that was here from the 7th to the 13th, that should have been paid this Monday or Tuesday. We should have some type of money. We should have some type of hurricane. They didn't pay. They asked for another requirement stating, well, we need to use these codes and this has to be used. So we did that yesterday. We got that completed. We sent that in. Now they say, oh, well, from the 7th to the 13th, it's really such a mess. Why can't we just pay from the 13th on? And we're like, no, you're not gonna skip us on payments for a week when we've been here for almost 8 weeks working every single day. It's nonstop. It's anywhere from 12 to 18 hours a day. We don't shower. I mean, most of us are tired. We just want to sleep. You know, and now we're going to get the sleep that we're due, but I'm not going to allow every single person here in this parking lot. They came for me. They came for my name. Everyone knows that my name goes with integrity. It goes. I mean, my motto is integrity is the benchmark for success. So everybody trusted me on my word. So when they see, they think that I'm the one that's not doing it for them. So I called the news. I told everyone here to call the news. Everyone will sit there and verify that I told them to all call the news, to stand together, to put your buckets up in the air, to put up a stand, and that we will not move forward. We will not lift a finger until the money is sent to us and we can pay and take care of our families. Because our families have been waiting for 8 weeks. How many of you have missed paying your mortgage? How many of you have missed paying what you have to pay to take care of your family? But yet we're here. We still continue to work every single day. We've been working how many more extra days? 3 now? When they promised us pay, did we get a single penny? No! Has anybody got a single penny in their I've done here. I have taken care of some of the people here and put their stuff on my credit card. I can't continue to do it. I'm not rich. I'm like everyone else here. Have I not been here every single day out there in the world working with you? Yes. I go out to work with them just as they go to work. So it's not like I'm some rich guy that recruited all those. These people came on my word because I said I would.
Oh, the Kuwaiti Prime Minister. I don't know. I don't know where that is. This is in North Carolina, Katrina. I know what you're talking about now. I don't know. That's going to be hard to find. I'm going to tell you that. That's going to be hard to find, yo.
Bring the people and we would help Asheville. Most of these people came, yes, we came here for the money, but we came here to help. We came here to help. We saw the disaster and the catastrophe that happened. We're stuck in the same disaster area. So we all drove 18, 23 hours, drove straight. No one slept. We didn't get a sleep. And then immediately when we got here, you know what we did? We went to work. We didn't sleep. We went directly to work because that's just what we do. What do we do as linemen? We work. We work. We don't rain, sleep, here. We're like your news post office guys. You know, we do it all. Just like you, just like the post office. We represent our country. We're here for the people of our country. We're here to help take care of them, to activate them, to get them their services. We did not complain. We haven't done nothing. We haven't had to pay.
That's wild. Ukraine got paid though. Ukraine got paid. Them elected officials, they getting their money. Like I said, they're in dire straits down there. They're in dire straits. And FEMA hasn't done anything they were supposed to do. They telling people, oh, you got to go online and fill out this information. People ain't got power. They ain't got the internet. They ain't got a house. They literally don't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Now they stiffen the workers down there trying to get people up and running. Renee D said that's our fault because we allow it. I can't even argue with that. But Ukraine got their bag. Israel got their bag. We got boots on the ground in these countries, but we don't got boots on the ground in the United States where we need them. But America first is such a bad thing. Joe Nicholas and Kamala ain't put America first. These people still struggling. They got people in hazmat suits in North Carolina right now. We just talked about this not too long ago. They got people in hazmat suits in North Carolina. People getting sick and getting ill from just stepping in feces and other contaminants that's in the ground. The sewage treatment plant is no longer a place. It's gone. They told people not to flush the toilets because the feces and all that other stuff, all that other excrement is going to end up on the ground or in the drinking water, and it's going to make more people sick. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm about to get out of here in a minute. Like this is tragic. And now you got like, and I know they probably hate to be acting like this, but they do got families to feed. They do got families to feed. They can only do so much on the arm. They can only do so much on the arm.
So they're stating that they need this, so we gave them what they needed. Now they're stating that it was a mess for the first week, but we're like, it's not our fault. You did not give us a requirement list of what you needed from us until about a couple of days into that week. But now you don't want to pay us for that week. But we're going to get paid. We have to get paid. Their families need to eat. Our families need to eat. We are suffering alongside the people of this city that cannot shower, that cannot cook with water. And we're okay doing it for the people. But we've also done it for an additional 4 days now with the promise of getting paid sometime this week. That was supposed to happen Tuesday. Here we are again, another excuse. Now saying that we're not going to get paid for this week, but they'll pay us from the 13th on. Meaning they're going to take an entire check. You know what that means? When you add up 500 crews, you're talking millions of dollars. That's what they're getting. But what I don't understand, if the per diem is a government-funded thing by FEMA, why can't you at least release the FEMA money so that we can cover our housing and our meals? How many of you guys are hungry? How many of you are sick of not being able to sleep in the house? So what do? We pick up and leave. What happens? For those of you that have been doing Storm as long as me, what happens if we pick up and leave tomorrow? Got to go home. We're not going to get paid. That's what happens. That's how the contracts work. So if we all picked up and went home, what's going to happen? We're not going to get paid. So you're going to see a lot of linemen sleeping in parking lots until they start paying us. We're not moving. We're not lifting a finger. We're not moving anything. So we can take care of our families. There we go. We took care of their people. They should take care of us. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Anybody heard that in the mainstream media? Anybody heard that in the mainstream media? I remember when I was stationed in California because of my husband, I did my apprenticeship, Cesar Chavez. What? You did your apprenticeship, Cesar Chavez, shut down California. I learned strength in numbers. I don't know how it worked, Katrina. I don't know how it worked. Somebody somewhere getting over. Somebody somewhere getting over. Somebody somewhere getting over. But it's crazy. They out there, they trying to help. They trying to get that place, up and running with electricity and all that other stuff, and they getting stiff. Yeah, I mean, they standing up for each other. He speak better than the port labor union representative, the port workers union representative. But they're right. They got to get paid. There's only so much they can do. They've been more than cordial. They've been more than accommodating from what it sounds like. They've been more than accommodating, but they got to get some money. Somebody got to pay him. Somebody lying, Katrina. You know what I mean? It's either CSRA line or FEMA line. Somebody lying, but somebody got that money. They gonna get to the bottom of it. That's the fastest way to get to the bottom of it. Just stop working. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They did the right thing by calling the news. They did the right thing by calling the news. One of them agencies about to straighten up and fly right, especially if they stop working. Especially if they stop working. Oh, they're going to get that sorted out real quick. I know, right? Unless them funds are no longer available. Man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, season 3 of America is lit. Goodness gracious, it's just chaos everywhere.
I don't think it's right to say that people have to vote for Donald Trump because the economy is better there. I don't believe that. I don't think it's right to say that people have to vote for Donald Trump because the economy is better there. I don't believe.
Did Bill Clinton just say the quiet part out loud? That's wild. Did Bill Clinton just say the quiet part out loud?
I don't think it's right to say that people have to vote for Donald Trump because the economy is better there. I don't believe that. I don't think it's right to say.
I don't think it's right to say people should vote for Donald Trump because the economy was better under him. Oh, wow. How about that? He getting old too. He done said the quiet part out loud. That is crazy. That's wild. That is wild. Like I said, they getting sloppy, y'all. They getting sloppy. All right, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, guys, it's late. I got an early day tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream, let people know we live. You catching the replay, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Like I said, the question tonight is, do you think it was a bad idea for Kamala Harris to not do the Joe Rogan podcast? Do you think that's going to affect her election? You know, or do you think that everybody got their mind made up anyway, so it wouldn't matter? Interested to know what you think. Anyway, if you want to donate to the channel, $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. That's $ Cannon Hotep on Cash App. Every little bit goes back into the channel, people. Every little bit of money that you donate to the channel, it goes right back in. Anyway. Let's see, I don't think it will affect the election much, but I'd like to see it. I'd have loved to see it. I'd have loved to see it. I just want to see who she is. Like, I want to see if she can shed her facade and all the talking points and just be a person. I think that would have did a lot of good for her, but I digress. Anyway, guys, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holla at you.
So relax and take notes. Relax and take notes.